What if I told you there's an animal so powerful that even great white sharks fear it? Flushed face. An animal that hunts in teams, creates complex strategies, teaches its young, and dominates the oceans wherever it goes. Most people know it as the killer whale. But despite its name, it's not actually a whale. It's the largest member of the dolphin family. Meet the orca, the true ruler of the ocean. Whale fire. At first glance, orcas look beautiful. Their striking black and white colors make them one of the most recognizable animals on Earth. But behind that beautiful appearance lies one of nature's most intelligent and effective predators. Orcas can grow up to 9 meters long and weigh more than 6 tons. That's heavier than many trucks. Yet what makes them truly dangerous isn't their size. It's their intelligence. Scientists consider orcas among the smartest animals on the planet. They can solve problems, learn from experience, and even pass knowledge from one generation to the next. In fact, different orca groups have their own hunting techniques, their own behaviors, and even their own dialects. Almost like human cultures. Imagine that. Different communities of killer whales living completely different lifestyles. And it gets even more fascinating. Unlike many predators that hunt alone, orcas hunt as a team. A highly organized team. When hunting fish, they work together to trap entire schools into tight balls, making escape almost impossible. When hunting seals, their methods become even more impressive. Some orcas create waves on purpose. Massive waves. They swim together toward floating ice platforms. The waves wash seals into the water, where the waiting orcas strike. Scientists call this one of the most sophisticated hunting behaviors ever observed in nature. But perhaps their most famous target is the great white shark. Shark. For years, people viewed great whites as the kings of the ocean. Then orcas arrived. Researchers observed orcas attacking and killing great white sharks with shocking efficiency. Even more surprising, after orcas appear in an area, great white sharks often leave. Sometimes for weeks. Sometimes for months. Imagine being one of the most feared predators on Earth, and still choosing to flee. That's the reputation orcas have earned. But their intelligence doesn't stop there. Orcas are incredibly social animals. They live in family groups called pods. And these families can stay together for life. Young orcas learn everything from their mothers. How to hunt. How to communicate. How to survive. Some orca mothers continue caring for their offspring for decades. A level of family bonding rarely seen in the animal kingdom. And their communication is equally remarkable. Orcas produce clicks, whistles, and complex calls. Scientists believe these sounds help coordinate hunts and maintain social bonds. Some researchers have even compared orca communication to a form of language. Yet despite all their power, orcas are not mindless killers. They're strategic, patient, calculated. Every movement serves a purpose. Every hunt is planned. Every member of the pod has a role. It's this combination of intelligence and teamwork that makes them so successful. And perhaps so terrifying. Because unlike many predators, orcas don't simply rely on strength. They think. They adapt. They learn. And they teach. Which means every generation becomes even more skilled than the last. Today, orcas can be found in oceans all around the world. From icy Arctic waters to warmer coastal regions. Few animals are as adaptable. Few predators are as effective. And none have earned the title of ocean ruler quite like the orca. beautiful, intelligent, powerful, and feared by almost everything that shares its waters, including sharks. Perhaps that's why the orca continues to fascinate scientists and animal lovers alike. Because when we look at a killer whale, we're not just looking at a predator. We're looking at one of the most intelligent hunters nature has ever created. A creature capable of teamwork, strategy, and communication. A creature powerful enough to dominate the seas. And a creature that reminds us that true power isn't just about strength. It's about intelligence. Whale fire. The orca, the undisputed ruler of the ocean. Water wave crown.